This is going to be the most serious podcast we've ever done. Queen of the Horse! What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Random Ramblings. I'm Jerome.
I'm Nick.
And I'm Hess.
And today, talking about Game of Thrones, Season 8, Episode 5, The Bell.
Yeah, when you hear the bells ringing, put down your slinging.
What?
Keep going. No, keep going. What was that?
Put down your slinging?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Yeah, like lay it down. Just shut it down. They have surrendered if you hear the bells. You don't have to burn the city to the ground. You don't have to be a crazy person like your fucking Faja. Just shut it down, okay? Oh, and by the way, you probably could have ended the whole show after this, like this episode, if you would have just not done what you did. Daenerys Targaryen.
You do realize she doesn't think it's a show.
Do you think Hess has strong feelings on this episode?
Nah, a little bit. But Jerome wanted me to open up this podcast with a story.
I did.
Okay.
You did? Remember?
I did, but I don't remember what it is.
Oh, that's scary.
So we were playing Apex last week.
Oh, okay.
The three of us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And Hess said, I'll be right back. I gotta poop.
Oh, yeah.
And we were like, all right, cool.
And how
and
it
then-
happened, too, is he's like, I gotta poop, but I don't want to because we're playing. And I was like, well, here, I gotta pee, too. So I'm not going to get ready yet. You get ready. I'll go pee. So then when I get back, I can hit ready, and then we'll start the game. And then you'll be all done, and we'll get back.
Now, here's the thing. So we're all in, you're at your house, he's in his room, I'm in the living room. Like, we don't see each other. So I'm thinking to myself, how the fuck is this motherfucker going to poop as quick as you pee?
No, that's what I'm saying is he was going to be going, but then if I pee and then come back and then get ready and then it searches for a game, he should be done shitting.
I didn't see that happening. But anyway, not my point. So, this motherfucker wears those headphones while we play Apex.
Yeah.
You.
Right.
Yeah.
I wear these, or actually don't wear these. I wear similar ones to these. Jerome drops his earphones and goes to the bathroom.
Like a normal person.
And I could hear flush. But then in my headphones, I hear, and then I hear you wash your hands, and then I hear you whisper to your girlfriend, just a couple more games.
Yeah.
And then
What's funny is on my way back in, I went in my room and I put on my headphones, and I could hear him washing his hands. I was like, oh, that's weird. Did he mute his mic and then unmute it just to wash his hands? And then after all that, you go, yeah, I had to listen to his fucking shit. And Hess is like, no, you didn't.
No, I had my headphones on mute. And I'm
I
like,
thought I muted him. Apparently not.
yeah. So, yeah, that's
Because
my...
I figured you would have said something.
what am I
you
saying?
know?
Hey, are you pooping? Because I can hear you.
Yeah, because I could.
So you were just silent the whole time, just sitting there listening to him
I was
grunt?
probably looking on my phone, and I was like, "Is this?" Well, and I don't know, because your shit picks up everything. So I thought maybe you set them down. I didn't know you can go shit with your headphones on. And who shits
Like I
with
said.
headphones on?
I'm one with my headphones.
Apparently, I don't want to ever smell those bad boys.
I clean them. I have.
Have you
Lysol
ever wore
wipes.
those headphones during sex?
No.
Well, you said you're one with. Why is that one crazy? But you take them to the bathroom.
Honestly, I use them at work every day, and then I obviously do the podcast with them, and then if we play Apex, I very rarely use them at home unless I'm talking to you guys.
But all right, now let's talk about the bells. Hess, what'd you think about the
I had
episode?
one. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Loved it. I really did enjoy it. I don't really understand why all the hate, but I mean,
I don't. Well, it's just because it's the show's so popular now. Everyone's gonna hate on it because it's so popular.
Yeah,
It's like people
It's
love
cool.
to hate.
It's
People
more
love
cool.
to hate Call of Duty. Same thing.
it's more cool to hate this at this point than it is
Yeah.
to like it.
Like I think it's
Right.
the most popular right now. Like going to the gym the next day after the episode airs, it's like on the news and they're talking about it.
They're talking
Yeah,
about
no,
sports,
yeah,
right?
And they talk about like the spoilers for like it's so popular that like majority
Clay
of the
Travis
people are
does
gonna
an
get all
entire
pussy.
hour on Monday morning.
Yeah,
Yeah, everyone's stepping on.
Where
They're
he
stepping on our
literally-
game
yeah, but it's. I mean, it's. You're almost
absolutely.
stupid not to
at this point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I really did enjoy the episode too. I don't get the hate because it seems like the things people complain about just seems like they don't pay a lot of attention to. Other than the time passing, I get that, but people need to get over that.
I think a lot of people are in the denial of Daenerys too.
Yeah.
I'd have to say so. So real quick before we jump in here, did you like my tweet when it came to Daenerys at the Houston Rockets game.
I loved that tweet. They said, yeah, you did. On the way home from seeing Detective Pikachu, it was like the breaker cheese, blah blah blah, and then he put big stick in Atlanta. Yeah. That was amazing.
I forgot. He told me I was driving, so he.
We were driving home, and I was like, "Oh my god, did you see what Hess tweeted?" And he was like, "No," so I read it to him.
How many people you think read that and were like, "What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck does that mean?" And then
I don't know.
I thought after the fact, I was like, "Fuck, I should have replied with our video."
Plenty of people had no clue what the fuck.
I bet people that watch us still don't get that.
Yeah,
because it was just a random thing I said to you one day that was stuck in all of our heads.
Well, and you put it in at one point.
Yeah.
But see, I did biggest eggplant in Atlanta.
Yeah. So they think she.
But we all know what the eggplant emoji stands for.
Elbow.
Yep.
Yeah, she's got the biggest elbows in Atlanta.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, we can hop on. We can hop on in now. Pop.
Unless you want to talk more about your shit.
No, absolutely not.
No, I've had enough Hess's shitting in my life.
I was actually hoping we could get through this podcast without bringing up poop or penises.
Well, we could have.
Hey, no one's brought up penises or
my dick.
That hasn't been on any of this yet. Now you're bringing it all up.
First of all, we could have went through without poop, but you fucking took a shit while we were playing with headphones on. So we could have
talk about it.
Well, what else would I talk about?
All right, we're 20 minutes in. We haven't even started the episode, so we might as well start now.
We're 9 minutes in. Calm down.
Yes, relax.
Almost.
Relax, Aaron
Yeah,
Rodgers.
9 minutes, almost 20. That makes complete sense.
I'm good. We can keep bullshitting. I really don't care. I've got nowhere to go. It's just hot as ball sacks where I'm sitting because I have Chef Girl ID in here.
So now it's okay for him to talk about ball sacks.
Yeah, but if I bring a ball sacks, I'm a madman. I'm Daenerys Targaryen. Mm-hmm. I'm burning down the house.
All right, so you thought she was going mad for a while.
He did. I'll give you credit. You've been saying that for a while. Me and Nick are like, no.
I thought it was too obvious.
I did too. I thought it would be too. I thought she'd have a moment and then be like, "That's not me." But then
it's not. It's not like I didn't think it was possible.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, obviously it was possible.
But it's like, I mean, you've said some shit on here. I was like, no, there's no fucking way. And then sometimes you actually been right, and I was like, now explain why you thought that.
And he's like, well, because Bernard didn't cuddle with her.
Yeah, because it's 6 o'clock, and that's when I start talking. No, but as soon as it starts with the previous on, you're like,
yeah, the previous thing on started in the episode, all the voices in her head and all this shit in that. I turned over to Nick, and I was like, this isn't True Detective, because True Detective fucking lies in those. Game of Thrones doesn't. She's gonna be the Mad Queen. Like they said that. They told you right here in the previous round that's gonna happen, and it did.
But I did like it.
I did too.
45 minutes of the episode was her just flying on Drogon, just lighting King's Landing up.
Yeah,
it
was pretty cool though.
I mean, the shots were unreal.
Just like with all the stuff in Winterfell this season, they rebuilt King's Landing and added shit to it, made it a real set. Because before it's just like. Bunch of different pieces that they
Did you watch
together.
that little 18-minute thing on?
Yeah, I watched all those. I love those.
I thought it was great. Yeah.
All right, you want to get into the episode? Actually, into it?
Sure.
All right, so it starts off with Varys, which I did. We saw a joke. I think we saw it on Twitter that they showed Varys writing and they were playing Stan.
Dear Slim, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. I left my cell, my pager, and my home phone at the bottom.
He's writing notes. The little girl comes in. Is like, she won't eat.
She said, bitch won't fucking eat, Varys. What did I do? And she's like, just give her some time. And she's like, all right.
We'll try again later.
Yeah.
This bitch will eat. So then...
It'd be easy to poison him. You just put some food down. Here you go, Hess. We're starting a podcast. He's like, ooh, those Kit Kats? What the fuck? He takes a bite, and then Hess is dead.
Abby's Chef Girl ID in it, so she's making chicken strips. So she wanted me to try them. So.
Are they good?
They are good. They're not too salty, but yeah, they're good.
That's funny, because that's the same thing you told me about his balls.
I swear to Christ. So yeah, he's trying to poison her.
Which I found that interesting. That he's like, they start off the episode with him trying to poison her.
Well, he said he was going to do it last episode.
Well, he hinted at it, yeah, but I didn't think they'd start off being like...
Usually when they hint at stuff, though, they do it.
Yeah, but
that's why I think Tyrion's dying first 10 minutes next episode.
I disagree.
You think so?
I don't think that'll happen. I think she'll be stopped before I think she'll try to, definitely, but I think she'll be stopped before that happens.
I think.
So where's she gonna go? Back to Dragonstone?
No, I think she's gonna stay there, and they'll start making plans.
Of it? There's like nothing.
I mean, she'd probably go back to
She's not going back to Winterfell.
No, but she probably would go back to Dragonstone. But it doesn't really matter. She's probably gonna die next episode too.
Yeah, I think so. But I mean, like I was thinking about it, and I'm going.
I don't think she cared.
Definitely not going back to Winterfell. I don't know where she would stay in King's Landing. There's not much left.
I mean, she was born in Dragonstone,
Right.
and there's a throne there. That
So,
she sits
so you
on.
think like say in her mind she's gonna win. Her plan is to take down that, and then she's gonna live at Dragonstone.
I mean, they could rebuild it, and then she could move there. I don't think she had a plan. I think she was like, "Oh fuck, I'm just gonna kill everyone because no one loves me.
yeah.
I'll show you love," and then just burned everybody.
Yeah. So do you think the final straw with her was that she thought she lost John because he wouldn't like make out with her back?
I think that was.
Like she's like,
Yeah.
Even he doesn't love me. I'm fucking alone.
I mean, she was losing it there. Yeah. I don't know if this is the final straw.
I feel like she's been losing it for a while, but
See, I didn't.
don't.
I didn't think so. Like it seemed like she was like getting angry, but it made sense to me. And then this episode, she was like, I'm done.
I don't think if Jorah, Missandei, and
Yeah, if they were
would've-
alive, this wouldn't have happened. I don't think.
none of this would have happened. But I think the fact that she has no one to go to, and then she gets these feelings, and she's just like, "Fuck it, let it hang out." So Jon comes to Dragonstone, and then Varys immediately,
Hey, you want to be king? Do you want to be king, sir? And he's like, No, I'm telling everybody I don't want to be king.
which I thought at the time was a bad move.
Yeah, I was like, why now would you tell him
Which
that?
I guess it was a bad move because Tyrion was watching.
Yeah, well, that little girl tried to tell him, like, yo, they're watching me.
Yeah, but he's right. They're always watching.
yeah,
Yeah,
he was.
but you
it was kind of like they were both right.
You'd think though Varys, like, because I see him as one of the smartest guys in Westeros. Like, it is a child he's talking to, but he'd maybe, like, I am trying to murder the queen. If someone's watching, maybe keep an extra eye out. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, but also from his perspective, you also have to keep doing being natural. You know?
I guess that's true, because it would be weird if he was like,
Yeah, what's she supposed
if
to
he
go back?
wasn't being fishy.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
no
I
pun
don't know.
intended.
But I mean, Tyrion watches them, and Jon's not going for it, and then he just immediately runs to Daenerys and says, "Hey, someone betrayed you," and she's like, "Jon Snow."
I actually really like that.
Yeah.
She was sat up against the wall, and she's like, John betrayed me, and he's like, what? No, it's Varys. And she's like, well, yeah. And she just like says, I know everything was going down. Sansa told you. You told Varys. All this stuff. I told John that would happen, and then he's like, oh.
And ended it with, "So Jon did betray me."
Yeah, and I was like, oh, that's a weird way to look at it, but yeah, like,
Yeah.
I liked too later. I mean, I didn't like it, but it was interesting later on too when she's talking to John. She's like, I fucking told you this would happen if you told your sisters.
Yeah.
Like she seemed like a crazy like girlfriend going after him. there.
It didn't like her hair was all fucked up, or she's been crying.
Yeah, she
you
looked
know.
like
Yeah,
really
she looked-
pale.
she
Like
looked-
she looked like mad, like just gone.
Yeah.
Crying.
And then Jon, like, honestly feels bad for her at this point.
Yeah, at this point. Yeah.
You know, he's
Yeah.
like, she shouldn't be alone, and
Right.
I
Do
love
Do you think he's gonna
Well,
feel bad for her next
And
week?
I thought it was kind of funny how Varys said like we both know what she's gonna do.
Yeah.
Which
Was
was
he implying that she was gonna go mad, right?
yeah, but
Yeah.
but the problem with
Clearly,
that,
John, he was like he didn't see it that way, but
that's what I was gonna say. I think not a true statement. 'Cause
Kind of like Arya and Sansa were saying, he was blinded a little bit by love. Like he does believe in her, but I don't think he sees that she's gonna burn the city because he's like, I love her. She wouldn't do that.
I mean,
right.
to be
Love is
fair,
blind.
like she went nuts, and like no one would have thought except Varys, at least in the show, that she would have done what she did. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, didn't Jamie say that she might when him and Tyrion are talking and stuff? Like, wasn't there a couple people that were like, I don't know about her?
yeah,
Because even I think like a couple episodes ago, Jamie's talking to Tyrion, and she's like, she's not like her father. She's different. And Jamie's like, oh, is she different?
yeah, that's true, but different, and killing millions of people. I think.
No,
I
they
don't know.
both had the same idea.
Yeah.
Burn them all.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. So then Varys continues his letter writing,
So who do you think he sent some of those off to?
just the heads of all of the, I almost said the 5 families. Like Gotti and, no, just the houses. Like the Tarleys, if they were still around. I don't know who the fuck's still around.
He handed one to Sam. He's like, here you go.
House Strong.
They probably like, yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Something like
well,
that.
that's what I was thinking of, because, like, he
that.
can't give it to the Mormonts are kind of, they're gone.
Yeah. Well, but
Like-
someone's in charge.
Yeah, some places, yeah.
Yeah.
Someone off to Gendry.
Because then they have to send a fucking letter to the
'Cause
fucking...
Gendry's in charge of that one place now, too.
Yeah. Yeah. I lost my train of thought.
It's
Oh,
just crazy.
if they send one to Bran, Bran's like, there's a raven here.
So, but if we don't, because I don't know if you wrote it down, did you notice that we saw Bran's vision in this episode?
I did write it down.
Yeah. Over the houses or whatever.
Yeah, when she's flying over. So, because remember early on we talked about how Bran didn't seem like he liked Daenerys, and like he seemed like he knew a secret of hers or something. Do you think he knew that she was gonna burn the cities down and shit?
I mean, I don't think he knew exactly, but I think, because he says like the future's kind of choppy or whatever.
Yeah.
So I think that maybe it was more of like he just got bits and pieces, and it's more like up to him to figure it out.
Because what I thought about too is like if he saw that she's flying over King's Landing, he knows they make it to there, so like he should have known. Oh, we beat the Night King, and like shit like that. If he saw that 3-4 seasons ago,
And maybe he did. I mean,
but like the future may not be certain, but like we saw that 3 seasons ago, whatever.
I take it as he sees it, but he doesn't want to change it, so he doesn't tell people.
Doesn't
what's
say
going-
anything?
Yeah.
You know, if I was a Thread Raven, it'd be really hard to shut my mouth. But there's a fucking dragon that's gonna fly over this city.
I got a feeling if you were the two-eyed raven, it would be hard for you to shut your mouth.
Like I think it'd be really,
always
especially
eating
like
worms and shit.
I don't think I'd be eating worms, but
If you were a raven,
I feel like it is a little annoying how much Bran doesn't say anything. Do you guys think he's gonna do something last episode?
I don't know.
Because if he doesn't, like, what the fuck was the point?
What is there for him to do? Get up and break dance?
That'd be cool.
I wish. That'd be awesome.
I mean, like, what,
he's like, hey,
there's-
John, watch this. And
There's not very many people left. I mean,
Yeah.
Daenerys has Grey Worm on her side. Who
Hey,
else?
he got the name right.
Where are you going with this?
I'm just saying, like, there's not a lot of people left, and I feel like most of the people that are left are going to side with Jon.
Except for the armies.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the Unsullied and the Dothraki that are just
Right.
bad.
So say next.
Which I thought, so the Dothraki were not wiped out.
Yeah.
No, but remember we said the last episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has 50% all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So she only sent half of them up there. Then the rest just weren't in the battle. I guess they were off hiding somewhere.
I guess. I
I
mean,
but so say next episode, Arya or Jon, whoever kills Daenerys, one of them is going to.
mhm.
What happens then? Do the Unsullied are like,
think they
we
get-
kill Jon or we
I
kill
think a
Arya,
light comes down and it sucks them up to heaven.
and then aliens appear?
Then they all just start disappearing and it's like really leftovers.
Oh, it's like the end game or the end game. What's that Seth Rogen movie?
Oh, the one that you bought 3 times?
Yeah.
What?
So okay, quick story. What's the movie called? It's
Knocked up.
the end something. I gotta find that out.
End of the world?
No, but you're close. It's something like that.
Yeah.
It's a simile.
What is that Seth Rogen movie that's with like the end of the world? It's got everyone in it.
This is the end.
Yeah, this
This is the end. So we owned it on DVD or Blu-ray.
Blu-ray, I believe.
And then we were at my grandma's house, and she was like, "Oh, let's watch it. Jerome, go buy it on my Amazon." And I was like, "Okay, cool." I went onto her computer. I didn't check who was signed into Amazon because I didn't think I would have to. I'm at her house, so I buy it on Amazon. One click buy. You know, they got that cool little setting. And we go back, and we're looking through her Amazon, and we keep refreshing it on her Xbox, and we're like, "It's not popping up. It's not popping up." And he goes, "Wait a minute, who was signed in on Amazon?" And I go, "I don't know. I just bought it." And he just recently watched our house, so he went on our computer and bought something on Amazon. So we went and checked, and I bought it on his account on Amazon. So then we signed into my grandma and bought it for her. So we've bought this at the end 3 times now.
Wow.
I don't know
Yeah,
why we
I
didn't
never-
just sign into your Amazon and
Well,
watch
I
it.
was gonna say.
It was because I was watching her house and I was buying stuff on Amazon.
No, but I mean, like, why didn't we just watch it on your Amazon? So I guess 'cause maybe she wanted to own it, but
I think we did sign into mine. I think we actually bought it digitally and no.
no, because she owns it too. If you go to her Amazon, she has it also. So we bought it on both.
No.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What was even the point of bringing that up?
Oh, because you asked.
Oh,
if
you
there's
said
gonna
they
be-
get zapped up,
Yeah.
and I said it's like the Seth Rogen movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I hope Bran does something. I still think that he might end up being king.
Well, that's what you said. You said you hope Bran does something, and you said, "Well, there's not very many people left." That's why I asked where you were going with that. I didn't get
I'm
the
just
two.
saying, like, I don't know what he's gonna be able to do.
He doesn't know
Yeah,
what it,
I
like.
guess-
Well, if he's the only one left, maybe he could do whatever the fuck he wants.
he could work
He'd have a party.
He could work into her entire Unsullied and make them kill themselves.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I hope Bran does something, but I don't think there's much for him to do.
I think he'll be king, and I think it's
I don't think
I
he'll
think
be
it's because like they've said, it's a king that doesn't want anything is the best. Bran doesn't want
Is he gonna-
anything. He's the
is he gonna be
smartest
the
guy
king?
there.
Or the Night King.
I think he'll be the king, and we were just off by one word the whole time.
I don't think he'll be
But-
king because I don't think he's able to be king.
I don't. I think.
Oh,
it'll
you're
be
saying a
Sansa
disabled
before
person can't be
anybody.
king?
I am.
Wow.
No, I'm saying a guy that's gonna go live in a root.
You think they could put roots in the swords?
Roots in the swords.
Yeah. I mean,
Roots?
but who do you guys think is gonna be king or queen or whatever?
At this point, I don't even give a fuck.
Or do you think there'll even be one?
I think Sansa.
Do you think Sansa? Who do you think has? Do you think Jon Snow now?
No. Here's what I think. All right. So I think
Oh boy.
Arya is gonna go and kill Grey Worm. Okay.
Ah, and then use his face to kill Daenerys?
You use his face to kill Daenerys. Jon Snow's gonna come in and kill Grey Worm. Well, technically Arya, thinking it's Grey Worm, and all that's gonna be left is like Sansa.
I like that
So-
plan up until that point because that makes it sad. That makes it real sad. And then Sansa walks in and is like,
Kills John.
Oh my
kills
god!
Jon.
And then she just drinks the milk of the mother. What is that shit that?
No.
Milk of the mother.
Malcolm Magneto. And then Bran comes strolling
the
in with his
poppy.
wheelchair and
Yeah.
he stabs Sansa, rips off his face. He was the Night King all along, winks at
Or
the
it was-
camera, Game of Thrones over.
Littlefinger.
Oh.
And Littlefinger is left to be on the throne.
And all he does is finger himself.
God, you
Or it could be.
retarded.
I'm just saying. I just.
I like
pretty
the Grey
elaborate.
Worm going to Daenerys and then Jon Snow killing Arya. That'd be upsetting.
That would be really
It would be
fucking
upsetting.
sad. That'd be very
And then
sad.
like John basically, kills himself because he's like, oh my god, I killed my sister.
Would
I bet he
would
just-
her last words be, "You stuck me with the pointy end"?
Yeah.
No, I thought that's what she said. The Grey or the Grenji.
Gringy.
I was hoping we'd pass by
Gringy.
that.
That's like
Yeah,
that's
it's,
that's Gendy's
Gringy.
brother. He lives in Seattle. He's Gringy.
Yeah.
Doesn't he
listens
have
to
like
a lot
three?
of Nirvana?
Yeah.
Doesn't he have like three brothers in the books? And they just like, well, there's like more bastards like him, and they just didn't use him in the show.
Fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, you think by now I would learn not to ask you questions about the books?
I mean, there's a lot of bastards.
Yeah.
And they can. What's his name? Killed them all.
So there's 3 books.
No, there's
No.
5.
There's five,
five,
going to be
okay.
7. Did you hear the rumors
No,
that?
there's not.
Well, yeah, supposedly there's gonna be 7. Did you hear the rumors of the actor that plays? I think it's Barristan Selmy said that George R. R. Martin has finished the books, but he made a deal with the showrunners of this show that he won't release them until the show's done. And then
Yeah, what did I say? He's going to release them like the day after the final episode.
once
Well, let him finish.
once those came out, that George R. R. Martin's like, no, that doesn't make any sense. He's like, my publisher and me make like hundreds of millions of dollars every time I put out a book. Why the fuck would I not put one out? And they're
Yeah.
like, people are like, oh, okay. So that guy's, I don't know, I guess he's lying or he misheard
It's-
something.
It's weird that he would say that if it's not
Yeah.
true, but it's
He
like,
is butthurt at the show though, so he could be. I don't know if he's like trying to be malicious, like try to give him like, oh, they stopped him from putting the books out or whatever, because he begged them to stay on the show, because that guy I guess is still alive in the books, and he's like, cool, I'll get to have stuff to do later on. And they're like, no, we're gonna kill you off.
Yeah,
But so I guess he begged
Everybody
them,
fucking
so,
butthurt.
so he's probably maybe a little butthurt at them. But I don't know. I thought that was interesting. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool that they did that. They end the same time, and then turned out to be false.
yeah, like you literally came out and told me that, and then you came out. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I was like within an hour. I was like, oh, I guess it's wrong.
All right, so Varys is dead.
I thought that was a
Unfortunately.
very lame death scene. It was cool we got to see your dragon thing finally, and it wasn't inside the
Did
castle
you
and
know
everything.
that's the dragon? That's from the
The trailer?
trailer for season 8.
Oh, okay.
That's
Did
that
not know
dragon
that.
scene, yeah. But I thought it was lame. We could see everybody else burn. We saw a fucking little girl burned alive and scream, and then we don't see anything happen to Varys. We just see Tyrion react to it.
I did like. I was listening to Bill Simmons.
Mm-hmm.
The directing the fire is a good point because there was
Yeah, I
people
wonder about
around
that
him.
too. Like there would have been some other casualties because they were really close.
You know what I was thinking too? When she's like just strafing through King's Landing,
Mm-hmm.
does he ever like run out of fire?
I wonder that too when he goes down like this 10-mile stretch of just burning. I was like, I know they don't
Apparently
run on
not.
fuel, but like, how does that work?
Yeah. I'm like, it's just
I don't think
never
anyone
ending.
knows.
I did really like in their inside the longer inside the episode thing. I always forget what that's called. The Game Revealed, I think. They go into like how
Yes.
they do those scenes and like they have like green screen areas with like flamethrowers going by and explosives and then they just like put those together with the CGI dragon around it. But it's pretty cool
It was
like
pretty
seeing them
cool.
because like
It
it's
was
always
really
real
cool seeing
fire in
that.
those scenes. I always imagined the fire was CGI also, but that's like the only real thing there.
Like all the pipes and all the propane they had to use. And
Yeah,
shit.
it
was
looked
pretty
pretty cool.
wild.
I always like too that when they show like the people on fire like jumping off buildings so that they really burned down. They have like 17 layers of clothes on and shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But it's pretty cool seeing
How'd
all
you like
that.
that to be your job? Okay, now you're gonna jump the. Oh, try it again.
It'd be kind of fun, except for when you end up getting burned.
Yeah.
I think it's like, I don't know, somebody who teaches at ASU is Arya's stunt double in the show.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
So she's like, I know how Arya dies. She walks in, sees Jon Snow.
And poops her pants.
Wow.
Well, you do poop when you die. Who said that?
We haven't seen that in Game of Thrones, have we?
They talked
No.
about it in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, they did.
They
It's
tell
on-
you. Was it Robert?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't tell you how much it smells after you kill a man.
All right, so I'm gonna try and keep going so we can get going with this motherfucker.
Let's try to keep going so we can get going.
Grey Worm and Daenerys are having a little conversation about Miss Andy. They're all sad and like, oh.
I thought that scene was kind of
I
stupid.
was
She gives him a
surprised
gift of
she
the cane,
didn't
and
want-
he's like,
yeah, I
"Ugh."
was surprised he didn't want the little
What's a gift of his girlfriend that he loved? And
What
he's
you
like,
can do? Wear it?
he might be like, yo, this is Miss Andy's
Yeah, but
motherfucker.
usually, I mean, I guess that goes back to like him being part of the Unsullied. Like, he's like, fuck, I shouldn't have developed feelings in the first place.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all.
I mean, I don't know. I just,
I don't know. I thought he was just like, she's a slave. What the fuck did she need this for? I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't like it at all. And then John walks in. She's like, oh no, he's
Yeah.
okay.
let
Yeah.
me talk to him.
And
You
then
can't say that normal. She has to say it in all secret too.
yeah.
Grey Worm.
So basically, she's like, "Hey, you told your sister." He's like, "I still love you."
Yeah, I love you too. You're my queen. She's like, is that all I am to you, big boy?
Yeah, and then they
And all of a
kiss,
sudden
and
you
then
hear
he's like,
bounce,
"Yeah."
wow, wow.
He wasn't going
Back
for the
up,
kiss.
bitch.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Okay, then it's fear."
Yeah, fear it is. And I didn't catch that the first time. When we were watching, I was like, what the fuck did she say?
We had our TV on like 95
Yeah,
on the volume.
I don't understand why HBO is so fucking quiet on their app. Like, it's so hard. You have to have it. Like, even like when we watched Westworld, we had it like at
Yeah.
100 every time we watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then they
it's-
play music, and it's like you're at a fucking rave.
Yeah. And then Tyrion talks to Daenerys as she's sitting on that fucking sideways ass throne
Yeah.
with Grey Worm, and he's basically like, "Hey, you know, don't do it. When you hear the bells ring, let him go." And she's like, "Okay." And
Well,
then-
first though, I didn't like how she was like, she was talking about how there's all these people in there, and then she's like, "Well, is that my problem?" And Tyrion's like, "It doesn't matter whose fucking problem it is. They're innocent people." And she's like, "Oh, she's just using them against me."
well, she's right.
She was right, but like, she was like not a good
The
leader.
funny
at
thing is
that
that Cersei
moment,
took
I
all
thought.
those people and was like, they won't kill all these people because they'd have to get through them to get to me. And then she does that.
Mhm.
And now Cersei's dead, so it didn't help Cersei, but now Daenerys is fucking crazy.
Yeah, so in a way, it was kind of a last win
Well-
for Cersei because it's gonna defeat Daenerys if that happened now.
Except she's dead.
Well,
Yeah.
she can look at it from above. She'll be standing next to Miss Andy.
Above.
Her and her child and Jamie.
Yeah.
I still don't believe she's pregnant. I think she's lying.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck? Why'd they bring up that fucking baby so goddamn much and it didn't mean anything?
Yeah. Yep.
It is what it is. What are you gonna do?
So, and then as Tyrion leaves, she's like, oh, by the way, we captured Jamie.
Yeah, I like that. Like last,
and if you
last
fuck
little
up
moment.
again, the next time you fuck up, I'm killing you, is
Yeah.
basically
Yeah.
what she said.
Oh yeah, she did.
So then he goes straight to fucking Jamie and releases him. Fucking.
I was when he was there. I'm like, this is probably not gonna end well for you, buddy.
Yeah.
But it was a really good scene though.
It was a really good
because
scene,
it was
and
them
it-
saying goodbye to each other.
And it was also
Yeah.
him saying how he wouldn't have lived through his childhood if it wasn't for Jamie.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, Jamie dies at the end of this episode, and like I said, I think Tyrion's gonna get it at the beginning of next.
Spoiler alert.
I'll be very surprised if Tyrion dies next episode. I think it'll come close, but he'll be saved, and that's how that'll be them being like, all right, we gotta kill this bitch.
Did you know you're a poet?
No, what did I say that?
I'll be very surprised if
So
Tyrion
you
dies.
think-
I
so
thought he's
you
gonna
think-
start slamming.
So you think? Do you think Arya dies?
No, I think the only person that dies next episode is Daenerys. Well, and the
That's
Unsullied,
it.
but I don't count the Unsullied. I think she tries to she gets like Tyrion arrested or whatever they call it. They stop her. Jon kills her, and then we see that whoever they're gonna make king or whatever.
I don't think. I think people will die, but I don't. I'm never
So
gonna
do you-
until Arya's dead. I'm not gonna believe that she's dead.
So do you think we'll see like Brienne again, Tormund?
Yeah, I think we'll get.
Yes.
I think we'll see like an end to them, and then we'll get like a
Bronn.
little epilogue where we see like last little bits of people.
Hopefully,
That's what I
You
think
think-
will happen.
You think Bronn will come back into the picture?
no.
Yeah, I think we'll see a last goodbye to all the characters alive.
Because see now Bronn, he doesn't have an allegiance anymore. He's not getting money from Cersei.
If Tyrion survives, he can
But
still
he-
get that place from Tyrion. That Tyrion
He got
offered
the
him.
money up front, so that doesn't really matter.
No, but what I'm saying is like he doesn't have to kill Tyrion. So
Yeah, I don't think, and so I think now Tyrion will give him that place he offered him.
That's why I don't think it matters if we see him again.
yeah, I don't think it does either.
You don't think we'll
I
see him?
just-
What was the place that Tyrion offered him? Do you remember?
Highgarden.
Do you think you don't think we'll see him there, like at a little epilogue? Like we
No,
don't have
'cause-
to see their exchange.
Like
but,
he's just
it just passes
like out
by.
sun,
and we see.
sunbathing.
Yeah,
No,
he's got, like,
because-
a little cigar.
If what you think is gonna happen, that all the Starks are gonna live happily ever after, they're not gonna fucking give him Highgarden.
Well, I'm saying Tyrion lives though.
They're gonna be like, too bad, Tyrion.
I bet you Tyrion's in. If Tyrion survives the next episode, like I bet you he's like
What if he's king?
in the king. I don't think he will be.
Hmm.
They wouldn't let him be it. But what's it called? The little council. I think he'll be in.
Small council.
I think he'll be in some kind of thing like that if he survives.
He could be Sansa's hand of the king, queen.
Yeah.
Maybe they get back
God
together.
damn it, has
You're
froze.
frozen. That was like the first 29 minutes of the episode.
Yeah, then the rest is
right
just
at the
destruction.
30-minute mark. Here comes
The man
Fuckface.
in black.
God, see the
Daenerys,
defenders.
Comes down, starts blowing up the old. What are they? The iron ships. What are
I
they
like
called?
that scene. Sure, blowing
Iron
up all
Fleet.
the ships and then going at the castle and blowing that shit up too. That was really cool scenes.
pretty dope.
Yeah, so first she takes out the navy basically, and then she takes up all the scorpions, and then fucking kills the Golden Company in about 2 seconds.
Did you
from
think
behind.
Euron was dead when she blew it up at
Let me
first?
just
No, because I saw him jump off.
Oh, okay.
let me just say this. Thankfully, the elephants did not show up because they wouldn't have stood a chance, and they literally, I would have had to watch elephants burn.
Now I
I'm
wish
glad
they
I
were
didn't have to
there.
see it.
We could have seen Hess cry on the podcast.
Yeah, they'd have been CGI.
Did
elephants.
Abby like when she blew up and the horse fell over and was all bloody and dead?
Yeah, she did not like that at all.
Every time an animal dies now, I think, oh, Abby didn't like that.
Yeah, me too.
Every time.
Absolutely.
It's
for sure.
literally the dragon's like fucking got a thing in its throat and it's fucking flying in the ocean.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, Abby's not gonna like that.
Yeah, it's just my first thought every time.
It's so
Exactly.
weird.
She's gonna watch Sopranos with me too. Isn't there like a horse head involved in that at some point?
That's the Godfather.
I was gonna say that's a
Oh,
Godfather.
okay.
Yeah.
And is it also Animal House? Or do they put a different?
No,
head?
they shoot a horse in Animal House.
Oh, okay.
Then they have to cut it to get it out of the room. Different story.
Yeah.
So before all the shit starts, Tyrion tells Jon, "Hey, when you hear the bells, call off your men." And he's like, "All right, fucker."
Yeah.
Actually, he kind of made a face like, "Whatever."
I was gonna say nobody really gave him like an acknowledgement. Like, okay,
I mean, Jon did it,
He also
but he
in
didn't
between
acknowledge it.
there. Is it in between there? Or is it right after there? He asks, "What's his face?" to smuggle out his brother.
He asked Dob. Well, he's, "Hey, I asked you for a favor," and then he never. That's when he went to get Jamie.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot Davos was even there because like there was like a good 30-minute span where you don't really see him, and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot all about him.
Yeah, it's kind of hard with realizing who's alive because they cut through everything so quick now, and then there's like an hour-long battle scene, so you're like, I don't know who survived what.
No one important dies in battle
Yeah, ever. Really.
except Jamie and.
see, but they got like a long 10-minute scene. We
Yeah.
know they're dead unless you're Melissa.
That's
Well, Sandor and the Mountain.
they died in a fight though, not in the
Was still
battle.
during a battle though.
It was, yeah. I guess you see the dragon go behind him and shit.
I mean, that battle.
Yeah,
was
but they
still
were in
going
there.
on.
They were in their own
right.
battle.
I get what
Yeah.
you're saying.
I mean,
But
if you're gonna
if we
give
could-
if you're gonna give him
yeah.
Cersei and Jamie, you gotta give me that.
I did like the Clegane Bowl though. That was pretty dope.
That was fucking awesome.
They had to give it.
So as they're closing the gates, the Hound and Arya make it in. Jamie
Jamie
does not.
Doesn't.
And I wrote down here. And neither did Mommy and Daughter Charcoal because I didn't know their names.
But the people that get burned in the end?
Yeah.
So they sneak in the same way Jamie did? How'd they get in?
I don't
They
know.
don't really show.
Or is it just same actors, they reused them?
Who's Johnny Charcoal?
Mommy and mommy and daughter? I think?
Mommy and Dottie. He's got me talking now. Fucking Jesus.
Her name's Nora, isn't it?
I don't know. That's why I call her
I think
Mom.
it is.
He called him Charcoal because
Why do you think her name's Nora?
Because I had subtitles on, and I thought it said.
No, there was
something
some
like-
people that they gave names to in the subtitles.
Yeah, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
It's
No,
weird.
I don't know.
It'd say like Paul is screaming, "Let me in!" And you're like,
If
okay.
I knew her name was Nora, I wouldn't have called her Mommy Charcoal.
Oh, I gotta be honest. You were like, yeah, Jamie didn't get in the gates, and neither did Nora. I have no fucking
Yeah,
clue
I
what you're
know.
talking about. I'd be like, oh, cool, Nora. Who the fuck's that?
Oh, that's that girl
Who
from
dat?
that's the girl from Leftovers.
Thought it was
Oh,
Barry's
yeah, see,
daughter.
I don't know.
It could be.
I've never seen it, so.
Yeah, you're not missing much.
It's a great show, fucker.
Um,
Better than The Wire.
Crate show or great?
either one.
Both.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, so is The
Great.
Wire.
So
Watch your mouth.
after the dragon fucking kills everybody, not everybody, but they throw the swords down and she goes on a little fucking hissy fit.
Yeah.
No, I guess it's before that, but Qyburn comes up to Cersei and is like, we need to get the fuck out of here because...
She's like, no one's ever made it past the Red Keep. They're in the Red Keep.
yeah.
Yeah, she's like, oh,
fuck.
we still have the Iron Fleet, and he's like,
No.
No.
Oh, all it takes is one shot. No,
The scorpions are gone.
Yeah.
and that's when like you see her mood change from.
I did like after all that she
You
has
know.
like one tear go down her face. Like,
Well, and
fuck.
she did say, my men will fight for their queen, and they'll fight harder than any sellswords. And then literally
Cling,
they're like...
cling, 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 cling,
Yeah.
cling, cling, cling.
And that's when Daenerys goes, and then fucking...
Wait, what was that?
It's
She turned into some weird gremlin?
like it's the same sound Hess made when he pooped.
Oh. Did you think
I
he was about to
doubt
burn
that.
down the city?
Literally.
You heard him whisper, Dracarys.
Well, you know, it's funny because
That is not funny.
no, I'm not even talking about what you guys are talking
Okay.
about. I'm actually talking about the show.
Oh, not
So
poop?
Miss Ande, the last thing she says before she dies, I'd say that Daenerys took it to heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you see the actress's tweet?
Yeah.
No,
She tweeted out a gif going, that did not go how I planned it, or whatever, something like that.
Yeah.
But I like
yeah,
that.
she like took her Dracarys to heart. Like,
All right, no more notes.
Oh, we're not going to know what happened to Arya.
So, John doesn't like what's going on.
no.
Yeah.
And then,
He kind of he saves that girl. I think that's a little bit later, but
yeah. No, he saves a girl. He stabs about 52. He's like what? I'm trying not to fight you guys, and you're still
Yeah.
coming at me.
yeah.
I like that slow-mo shot they have of him going around, like, trying not to kill, and they have the, like, Lannister people, like, letting people out. It's just, like...
Where heads are exploding
It's
and
weird
shit.
seeing them as, like, good guys, and the Stark people and the Unsullied all them as bad guys now.
Yeah.
It was very weird, but it was a cool scene.
And so at the same time all this is happening, the Hound and Arya, they go up looking for Cersei in the mountain, and the Hound's like,
And right before they get there,
hey, you need to turn around.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed in that.
I was too.
I kind
Like
of
you
like
follow,
that.
like you go this entire fucking way, and like you're all gung ho, like yeah, I'm gonna kill Cersei, and then the Hound just goes, I think you should turn around.
You're gonna
Okay.
die. Yeah.
I
Okay.
liked it, but I don't like it because of that, no one killed
Like
Cersei.
she had
on.
every intention to never, like when they're leaving Winterfell last episode, she's like, yeah, I don't plan on coming back.
Yeah, and the Hound's like, bitch, yes, you are. I'm gonna
She
stop
still
you
might
right before
not.
you get out the door. I think she will. You don't think she's? You
I
think
mean,
they,
yeah, we don't know if she does go back
I think
or not, but
they faked her death so many times this episode. I don't think they kill her now.
Yeah. Did you like how they tried to make you think she's dead like 72 times?
yeah.
In the Game
You notice
in the
every time
Game
I
of
said
Thrones,
it, it's been a higher number.
yeah, in the Game of Thrones thing, they're talking to her and they say, yeah, they want me to lay here and pretend like I'm dead, but the audience is smarter than that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I just can't believe they tried to kill her 614 times.
I know.
Yeah.
700 times.
by the 400th time, I was like, Jesus Christ! Like,
I thought
I
they were
know.
going for the Avengers thing when they dusted her.
oh,
It's like just simmer the fuck down.
So we talked Jamie and Cersei. They get crushed.
Yeah.
But I guess so. But the Clegane Ball was fucking cool as fuck.
It was,
It was like
and that was the only thing that the Hound could do. And
Yeah.
fuck, he might rise from the ashes. You never know.
Sorry, Mima liked my tweet, and it's gonna make him angry.
It's so stupid.
Some girl responded because a lot of people now name their kids like Daenerys and stuff like that, and people are like, "Oh, what do they think about that now?" Because she's evil. So then someone I follow or someone they retweet or whatever, someone saying, "Don't name your kids after TV shows." So I responded saying, "I'm gonna name my kid Prison Break."
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Sarah King just
You should have a
liked it.
girl and name her the Hound.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, and I'll burn half her face.
Oh my god.
Probably should cut that out.
I only should cut
I
it
mean,
out if I
seriously?
really am planning on burning my daughter's face.
That's true.
So if it's in the podcast, that means I didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah, that I thought he was gonna die when he stabbed him in the fucking eye with that.
Yeah, I was like,
dagger.
fuck, the mountain's gonna win this. Are you fucking serious?
So I was like, oh, he got him because I thought, oh, he's a zombie. That's how you kill zombies.
I never thought. I don't know. I mean, like, I get it. He was pretty much a zombie, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Frankenstein.
Yeah, more Frankenstein, I guess, yeah.
Like, even zombies die. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And wouldn't it be funny if he rose from the ashes and killed Daenerys?
Oh my god, the mountain just walks up and keeps going. He didn't even die from that fall.
Or the fire.
No, because that takes away from the Hound.
It does.
Yeah.
The Hound kill. I mean, fuck. He's at least buried because he fell a long way. He had to
I
go into the
loved
dirt.
when the hound just kept stabbing him. He's like, "Why won't you die?"
Yeah.
That was really cool.
It was good, and then like the aerial shots of the dragon in the background shooting fire was really cool.
I was impressed.
The way
They
they did
show
it, I
in the
thought.
Inside the Throne thing that his knife the whole time is all CGI. Like they didn't have like a fake rubber knife. It just wasn't even there.
Really?
Oh wow.
Yeah. Like they show him like go to stab him in the head and there's nothing there. And then I don't know if they get really worked up or not, but they set up a fake scene where they had the mountain like punching the sandbag and shit to get all his anger out. They said pretend it's his head, and then like they had him tackle him out because I guess like they would get really heated.
Oh, I'm sure they're big dudes.
I like how he like palmed Qyburn's head and just fucking tossed his ass.
And like it,
I feel like that was gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like he was
Yeah.
gonna kill. It was weird. I thought it was weird that he's like he's his brother and he's fucking not like gonna listen to them anymore.
Yeah, no. He was offline.
because their hatred was beyond
offline.
the control.
Isn't that crazy?
I
though?
loved how he's like, "Oh, shut the fuck up, Qyburn."
He
And just
just-
smashed his head in.
and then chucked him.
Yeah.
And then Cersei just walks away. Excuse me.
Yeah, she was like, "Oh fuck, I should probably get out of here."
Yeah.
Cersei did a lot of walking away this episode.
She did absolutely nothing this season except sit around,
And yet I
drink
thought-
wine, say I'm pregnant, and then die in Jamie's arms.
Yeah, you don't really see her
And
all
fuck
that
your
much.
own.
And what was I also thought about this after the fact. What was the point of the wildfire? It did nothing except for all of a sudden show some stuff exploding. Like I thought it was going to serve some purpose.
You know, I thought about that too because it was just like green explosions. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Do we know that she set it up?
They never said anything about it. It
'Cause
blew, it blew up like once on camera, and then
It blew up more than once.
Yeah, it
There
was
were-
like four or five.
There was a
times.
couple close-ups where it blew up too, and I was thinking, oh, maybe that's left over from the Mad King.
but wasn't the ones that she used from the Mad King, or was that different?
Everything they used was from the Mad King. I
Oh,
think.
so it was just like before from when he was gonna do. I guess it could have been symbolism, like it was left over from him, and like, no, now Daenerys
yeah,
is
and
blowing
she's
his
just
up.
yeah.
Could have been, yeah.
I don't know.
Even in the Inside the Throne thing, they didn't mention that at all.
No saying.
They didn't say anything about the wildfire, so I was a little disappointed in that.
So then, the end of the episode, Arya finds a horse.
Yeah. So do you think it's kind of like Revelations?
That's what it's supposed to be. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I guess.
I don't know.
I
I
was
saw
like-
people
Rides a
complain
pale
about that
horse
too. I
and-
thought it was fine. She got a horse and got out of there. Like,
Death
who
that
cares?
follows.
Yeah, I mean that's what everyone's saying.
Yeah. I mean,
My
there's been
first initial reaction,
interpretations,
my
but-
first initial reaction was, where the fuck did this horse come from?
Yeah.
But it's for Arya, so I didn't care.
Yeah, a unicorn could have been. You'd be like, oh, cool, she got
Yeah.
a fucking
We
unicorn.
still
They
don't
should have
know
made
where
it a unicorn.
What'd you say?
it just showed up, right?
As far as we know, yeah,
Yeah.
it was just it watched her get.
Like
tumbled
I
to
was
the
like
corner.
racking my brain. I'm going, fuck. Did she used to have a white horse? Like, was this like? I'm like, is
No,
this
no,
someone else's?
it was part of the Golden Company's horses.
I mean,
they're,
yeah.
they're the ones that had white horses. there.
Literally, I watched every horse at the beginning to see if I could notice something, and like there was like 50 white horses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they should have said on purpose at the beginning, be like, see, it's possible one was hiding in a building.
I
or
think
something.
Bran went into the horse.
there's theories. of that.
Somebody did. Yeah. Someone I did see that theory out there. that Bran warged into the horse so he could get her out
I
of
feel
it.
like it would be cool if the next episode started with you see like the horse's vision running, and then it comes out and like Bran's in the chair.
Oh, then at least he did something.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, he saved Arya.
Yeah, saved Arya after everything was done. He got her like an Uber.
I mean, that's the least he could do.
I mean, basically.
That's what he uses his powers
Sucking on
for.
my-
Wow.
Wow, can you say random?
That's what this is called.
But yeah, I did enjoy the episode a lot.
Me too.
I really did. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I wish there was more episodes this season, because I felt like this was a very rushed season, even though the episodes were longer. But I'm okay with how it's gone.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Me and Jerome talked about it when I brought him home a couple weeks ago or last week, whatever, that I feel like I wish they would have done like 10.
Just to
I'm
set up
not
stuff
mad.
more.
I'm not mad at it, but I do feel like they could have, went into some more detail. But I'm not mad.
They could have.
And I wouldn't be mad if they had another 4 episodes either.
Yeah, and I think it's just because we were friends and we want more of it. Like it'd be bad if we were like, thank God they only did this amount. Like I wish there was more, so we got a little more detail on some things. Like maybe had the long night and this battle be 2 episodes to set up some shit more or something like that, just to make them seem more real. But
maybe they could have been.
But I'm cool with how they went.
The long day battle.
They should have called this the long day.
It's probably a pretty long day for a few people.
Or quick, actually, for some of them.
There's a lot of Freddy Kruegers running around.
They woke up. Hey, you made a lot of Freddy Krueger jokes when we were watching it.
Freddy Krueger.
Because everyone was burnt to a crisp. It was fucking gross.
I do want
said
to.
that like 180 times.
I would never.
I'm sure he did.
I do want to bring up.
See,
What were you gonna say?
go ahead.
I want to bring up. So,
Go ahead.
next week is the finale of Game of Thrones. We'll do that as a podcast. Following week, we start The Sopranos.
Yep.
So just want to let everybody know that's what we're gonna be doing next.
You can't just shit on me for everything because not everything that comes out of my mouth is stupid.
Like who killed JFK?
John Wilkes Booth.
What?
For fuck's sake.
Didn't he?
That's Abraham
That's
Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln.
Oh. Oh, what? It was another guy. He had 3 names.
Do you think you could buffle chug?
No.
You don't think you could do it? Even if, like, say we got like a beer bong and I stuck it in your asshole.
No, it's not even an option.
Just
never
just
put a
yell
strap
out loud
on.
right now. Hey, babe, have you ever fucked me in the ass?
No, please don't.
They want an answer if you've ever screwed me in the ass. Oh.
White Walker. They're all dead now, too. Does it taste like dead people?
Right. We're gonna have that for a while, huh?
Tastes like useless plot. Oh my god. Oh my, it's so bad.
Oh, poor you.
That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. West side, bad boy killers. You know who the realest is, niggas. We bring it to you.
So, do you guys want to do it Sunday night, or you want to stick to this routine?
Like for the finale?
Yeah.
I asked him actually. We were playing Apex before this. I said it would be cool if we could do this.
Got fifth place.
Yeah, we did. Pretty cool. It'd be cool if we could do this on Sunday night, if you can.
Yeah.
Instead of me and him doing our video, just do our reactions to and then do a Random Ramblings live, no notes, which would be a little rough, but that's how we did Westworld. But I think that'd be fun. So I think we should try to do that Sunday then.
I think I should be able to do that. Pretty sure I don't have anything going on Sunday night.
All right, cool. If you don't, then yeah, let's do it Sunday night. That'd be cool. Any last things you guys want to say about this episode?
I don't
The
know.
only way I'll do it live is if you guys watch La Bamba with me before.
All right. See you next Tuesday.
Well, this is the last Random Ramblings, everybody.
That's just rude as fuck, Jerome.
All right,
Yeah.
well, that's it for Random Ramblings this week. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment down below your thoughts on tonight's episode or Sunday's episode. And we'll see you guys next week for Random Ramblings.
Doc's like, what the fuck?
Jon Snow's gonna come in and kill Grey Worm. Well, technically Arya.